Am I the a-hole for moving in with my mom after my husband came home drunk and bad? I 32F have been married to my husband, James 35M, for almost 10 years. Like any marriage, we've had our good and bad times, but overall, I thought we had a pretty solid relationship. We have 2 kids together, a 6-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter. James has always been a loving dad and husband, but lately, he's been drinking more than usual. It started off with a couple of beers after work, but recently he's been going out more often and coming home really late and really drunk. I brought it up a few times, telling him I was worried about how much he was drinking, but he just shrugged it off, saying I was overreacting and that it was just a rough patch at work. I wanted to believe him because he's always been reliable and this wasn't like him. Until last week. Last Friday, James came home absolutely trashed. This wasn't the first time, but something felt different. The moment he walked in, I could tell he was pissed off. I don't know why, but he was in a rage. The kids were already asleep, but I was still up, waiting for him because I was worried. As soon as he saw me, he started yelling. I honestly don't even remember what he was angry about, but he was saying really horrible things, accusing me of not caring about him, calling me names I never thought I'd hear from him. I tried to calm him down, but it just made him angrier. He got right up in my face, and then he shoved me so hard I fell back onto the couch. Our son must have heard the noise because he came out of his room crying, asking what was going on. James turned on him too, yelling at him to get back to bed and calling him names. That was the last straw. I grabbed my son, went to get my daughter from her room, and we left. I didn't know where else to go, so I drove to my mom's house in the middle of the night. She lives about 30 minutes away, and we've been here ever since. James has been calling and texting me nonstop, apologizing and begging me to come home. He claims he doesn't even remember what happened that night and swears he'll stop drinking. My mom was furious when I showed up and has been telling me I did the right thing by leaving, but some of my friends and even James' family think I overreacted. They're saying he was just drunk and that I should give him a chance to explain that it's not like him to act this way. I keep thinking, what if this isn't a one-time thing? What if it gets worse? I've told James I need space to figure out what to do next. He says he'll get help, but I'm just so scared. I can't stop thinking about what could have happened if I didn't leave that night. Now I'm questioning myself. Did I act too quickly by packing up the kids and leaving right away? Should I have tried to work it out before running to my mom's house? So, am I the a-hole for taking the kids and leaving after that night?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. There are no second chances for violence. You protected your kids. Don't second guess and don't go back. Your husband needs to get into AA and only see you at marriage counseling. You did amazing. Proud of you.
Not the a-hole. He put his hands on you. There can be no next time.
Not the a-hole. Of course James' family is defending him. Violent drunks always have their enablers. If he's not willing to go to rehab immediately, take the kids and run.